it's the fake news. I'm back after my little 9-month holiday. And yeah, this thing I've been talking about for years, the Georgia Guidestones, they've been blown up. They're crazy. And yeah, people think it's like some sort of, freedom movement person that's actually done this, but I don't think so. I think there's a video circulating, I've actually posted it, that there's a hole in one of the Guidestones which every night you could look straight through it and see Polaris, the North Star, and it just kind of proves that the Earth doesn't rotate because that's in the same spot every time. And that's actually on a video, on a flat Earth video that I shared. And now, like literally a week later, they blow it up because those fucking Georgia Guidestones, forget what they said, they prove the Earth is flat.
So I don't know how it is now, but 9 months ago, the police and task force were pretty bad at snooping at all your private fucking shit. And yeah, I thought I'd mess with them and actually like make up stuff, like, heaps of people could be in my house for a party, yeah. And like when they rock up and there's no one there, you just go, well, stop spying on my Facebook. Don't do your police work looking online. But actually go out there and like, do some real fucking work instead of just fucking wait for me to just give myself up. So yeah, so I made up some shit, but yeah. But anyway, so I can't do that now because they just take everything you say seriously. But yeah, so on a different note, I just got appointed Governor General of Australia. So that's true, that happened. I'm Governor General now, so I get to sign up on laws and stuff. See, the Premier has extended the state of emergency declaration again. Do you know how many times he can do this? Indefinitely, 3 months every time, and he can even push back elections if he wants. So yeah, forget about voting him out in November. He's here for, well, as long as he wants, which I think will be about 7 years until
I will not be commenting on any of these matters. I will not be making any comments. I think that's probably the 15th time I've said it. The answer won't change.
Not even after being privately interviewed by Victoria's Anti-Corruption Commission.
This is truly very concerning, and it's really concerning that the Premier again refuses to answer questions on this matter.
Yeah, there are certain things we can only get in a state of emergency that people are making money off at the moment. Certain things that everyone's taken, like we'll call them coffees. They're having they're on their third coffee already. Get told there's a fourth coffee. I heard a little rumor that every Australian has had 24 coffees put aside for us, pretty much bought and paid for by the government. So that's why they want everyone drinking coffee because hey, they pay a lot of money for this coffee. If you don't drink it, it's going to go to waste, and that'd be a bad thing, wouldn't it? So yeah, so basically, until the emergency, what we need to do is get onto our politicians, our local MPs, anyone with any sort of authority in government, and we have to push that we actually get the Human Rights Commission to be able to step in and put an end to the state of emergency declaration. Basically, they're the only ones that can cut in. The Governor General can override Daniel Andrews, and that's about it. So we got to put pressure on them. If we don't do that, it's never going to end. You probably put in legislation that's actually going to be a state of emergency forever. Because, there's always to be an imminent emergency. Let's just recap on that. Emergency is defined as an imminent threat. So imminent threat is it comes and goes. You can't be an imminent threat for 2 years. There's a different word for this. The definition is wrong. And that's why they're killing us with the fucking definition of words. They keep changing them. And that's what we got to do.
In other words, just fucking make me famous, cunt. And I'll take care of all of you. I promise.
Anyway, that's a controversial subject, so let's just step away from that for a second and go on to a less controversial subject, which is the fucking police. The police have screwed me, or attempted to anyway. They've still got my devices. They got my laptop. They took my laptop and my phones and that. They're not giving them back. I got the rest of my property today, but yeah, well, they came in back with a scooter without the fucking cord that makes it charge. So yeah, they're having a laugh, I think, but laughs on them because look what I'm doing. I'm still making videos because you can't stop the truth. Yeah. Anyway. Dodgy police, they lied in court. Oh my God. I'm going to court in another week because I filmed a court proceeding to try and actually catch these guys lying. But yeah, guess what? That's illegal as well because they don't want you actually fucking, catching them out. Yeah, for those of you who don't realise how profitable a situation this is for the police and prisons and things like that. I mean, we have thousands of riot police trained for riot combat. We never had a riot in Australia. We got fucking anti-terrorist fucking corruption fucking units. We've got no terrorism in Australia. There's no terrorist acts here. Why have these people have jobs? They need a fucking reason for their jobs, so they create the fucking work for themselves. It's madness. Try to charge me with terrorism, life imprisonment, fucking standing up for human rights. Yeah, good on yous. But yeah. And yeah, as for the prisons, wow, they make $117,000 a year per prisoner. They get up the government. If
add on quarantine and shit like that, it turns into like 400,000. They'll have triple of their fucking quadruple of their money, like just to have and they do less work. They lock us in 24 hours a day, man. Like fucking 2 weeks at a time, no phone calls. It's fucking torture. Fucking torture. They wonder why I'm doing this sort of shit.
I'm gonna be the best cunt you've ever seen. I'm not gonna steal shit.
Coercion's bad on the outside too. In prison, man, it's crazy. Like they're basically like, I had a 5-minute psych evaluation, and you mentioned I didn't want to get the vaccine, and then got a P1 rating and put it in a straitjacket and shipped off to a psych ward for a month because that class, me not protecting myself, means I was harming myself. Fucking, can you believe it? Like, so they'd be coming up to the door with it, knocking on the door saying, "We'll let you out. You have this." And, anyway, and had a police officer tell me that the people that weren't jabbed were keeping the other jab visitors from getting their visits. So basically, once the prison found out that you weren't jabbed, you just disappear, mate. Fucking trying to scare me. I'm gonna be scared of fucking prisoners. I'm almost scared of police. Fucking the most scared I've ever been is going to these protests with fucking hundreds of these fucking psycho idiots with guns. So who do we turn to when the powers of authority are the ones that are actually causing the issues for the people? Well, we have avenues. We've got the Human Rights Commission that is supposed to actually step in this, under the Emergency Declaration Act 2020. They're the ones that are supposed to actually say, "No, look, come on, you've had enough. Too much authoritarianism going on now." Like fucking, But they actually did a review on this, and they tried. I don't know what happened. It happened a year ago, and as usual, it just goes through the system and gets lost because this system's designed for that. It's like fucking, it's very well written to protect those that have power to keep power. So that's this episode of the fake news. It's going to be a little bit dodgier than the high quality you're used to. But the police still have my laptop and phone and all the things I use to make this sort of stuff. So I'm kind of using dodgy sort of stuff now, stuff that I'm not familiar with, like Macs. I'm trying to cross Macs and Androids. Head fuck. Anyway, good to be back. Peace out.